Hi, my name is kausar and I'll be talking about my foundation production in media. Our convention was thriller mixed in with a bit of suspense. After our research, in our research we looked at a variety of genres and we decided to pick thriller because it drawed the audience in because we had suspense mixed in with the thriller. It drew them in slowly, so because it built up the tension, and then we made the audience predict what would go on next, but they were wrong, so it gave them a shock as well, personally I would want to find out what would happen next. The audience for our production would be teenagers to be about 15 to 18-year-olds. We did this so they could relate to the stories, because there are different types of stories being revealed to the media or nowadays about relationships and how they hiccup and end tragically. The strengths and weaknesses about the camera equipment. Well, we were new to it and it looked complicated, but it was quite simple, so it was alright, it's not bad. We were new to Final Cut Pro 2. We had a booklet about it, so kind of made it there, but if we had to use it again, I reckon it would come perfect. And GarageBand came in useful because there was a lot of sound. Well, when we were filming, we tried to keep it as quiet as we could, but we couldn't do it because of the environmental sound, so it was out of our control, so yeah. What else? The social groups represented, well, there would be teenagers, working class, about London Asians. It was kind of stereotypical as well because, but with gender it was stereotypical because the victim was a female and the villain was a male, so which gave you the point, girls are better than boys and boys are better than girls, so in this case it would be boys are stronger than girls. It also links to the target audience, because the target audience are obviously 15 to 18-year-olds, and this is when they start getting familiar with the opposite sex, so they categorize themselves into groups, which, well, they make their own decisions on how they feel about themselves, obviously. And the last thing I'm going to be talking about is the planning stage. Now, planning stage was the longest process of our entire project, because we had to look at different types of openings, methods, and directors as well. When we was looking at different thriller openings, we saw a variety of different, for example, Memento, Psycho, what else was there? We watched a bit of Cape Fear. The openings were quite interesting, and what our group thought when we actually came down to deciding it, we thought, what if we took out certain aspects of each thriller, each thriller opening, and put them together? It would come out fantastic. But it became one of them. It came out the same, and it wasn't bad actually. I think that it was quite well. So that's about it. Thanks, Louise.